gets on and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Get them.
We live now?
Oh yeah, we good. Yes sir. We up.
Turn up.
So yeah, my TikTok's notifying my followers. We live.
Alright, this is what happens whenever you don't prepare correctly, children.
Hey, listen, I was trying to. Oh yeah.
You know how, like, when they say pencils down, I still got pencils right and stuff. So.
Look, all right, so, but the teacher can't stop the creativity. Look. Keep that pencil. I don't care what you got. The marker, the crayon. Look, keep it on paper. Oh yeah.
I'm working hard on it.
We wait a couple more minutes. What's going on, y'all? About to get started shortly. Got 25 people smash that like button. Big O. Hey, Mel, he asked about you. He said, what's up? Big O. She said, I'll let her know. More likes can attract views. Look, smash that like button when you get in here, people.
I ain't seen Mel in a minute, though. That was
I remember when you sent that picture, like y'all met at like a meeting or something. Like y'all, you
yes. No. I still. No, I can remember like it was yesterday, bro. We met it was at a BSU meeting.
Yeah.
And it was at a BSU meeting, and I had seen Mel like just in passing, so, like I knew like of her and stuff like that. And then like it was the first. I think that was like the first time I saw her like last name. I was like, oh, that name's not good. That's how it was name. And then she goes, and she tapped me and she's like, Will said hey. And I was like, you know Will? She's like, yeah, that's my brother. I'm like, that's your brother?
Yeah. Small world.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Oh yeah, I got 5. Perfect. Okay, yeah. I'm good now. I'm good. I was worried because I thought I only had 4. I got 5.
Oh, you good? And Mel just said, "Small world." That's why. Look, when you, I forgot what I was. I don't know if I was getting my hair cut that night. I don't remember, but it was like, you had tweeted me a picture of you and her. I was like, oh, I know her. She looked familiar.
I know that. I know that one right there.
Oh yeah, 2 of my followers said like, I know this is gonna be great. I said, look, I've been thinking about this for months now. So.
I'm excited. Listen, I'm real good excited. I've been, and the crazy thing is like this is perfect. This is therapeutic for me, so I can stop I can stop bugging like my coworkers and stuff about like sports takes that they do not care about. Like they over here like that's great. Oh, so about next quarter.
Hey, look. But you got people for different things.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm here.
I can finally get all that out of my system, and it will be good. Oh yeah, we're good, dog. We're good. I was able to. I like it. I like that. I was able to keep it all. I was able to keep it all Louisiana too. So I really like that. I was it.
Right.
I think you don't like it. You don't like this question, bro.
Let me see.
Because my only because my I don't get easy. I don't get easy. I don't get easy trippy. Like I'm making you think about it.
No, I respect it. Let me see something. Okay. I forgot that I had to pull up one more thing. Okay, I'm good though. Okay, let's see. I'm about to start it for good now, people. I think it's time.
Oh yeah, we're in there. We're live.
Oh yeah, it's ready. Look, we're up to 547 likes already. Who's up? 186 people currently. What's up, Boomer? You ready? Let's do it. I got the theme music for you, bro. Tell me how you like it. You can hear me?
Nah, dude.
There you go. This is the theme right here. What up, people? Let's go. It's time. Let's go. We'll wait for this one. We ain't done. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm still not over this beat either. Friend cooked this up for me. Friend of a friend. It's nasty. I love it. All right. Sweaters, what's up? How y'all doing? With the 787 likes and 172 viewers right now. Look, my streak will never be defeated, bro. Look, you the trivia goat right now. You the standard. D baby Matt, like you the standard right now. Mel says she's still not over this beat. Me neither. Like, and the funny thing, is just one of my best friend, like one of his friends, he had cooked this up for me. Like, I didn't ask for it. He said he knew how to show. He wanted to do it for me. I said, look, let's go. That's dope. Look, and the funny thing is, like, God will cover you, because like I was thinking about, I gotta make a beat that I like and stuff like that. That saved me so much time.
Oh yeah, no, I know the production takes so much time, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Like, anything that you can save time on, anything that you can save some time on. Absolutely. Man, let's go. So,
like, Sweaters, how you doing? How you feeling? How you chilling? How you feeling? How you chilling? Make sure to smash that like button. Over 200 people watching, over 1,000 likes already. Got mad.
Let's go.
That's right, let's go. Less than 10 minutes in. I appreciate y'all as always. Welcome back to episode 3 of Will Call. You know, this, like I said, it's been an unbelievable journey throughout this whole No Sweat Sports era with trivia. Now transition to a live stream. We got a very special guest, one of the GOATs in my life. College friend, college brother. Got Big O. We're going to give you a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, come on, look. Yes, sir. Oh no, look. I got you squared away. Let's go. Hey, look, Boomer got you as a call. Let's go.
I'm not even thinking I'm trying to pull up this, see if I can pull up the stream part on my phone while I'm doing this, but it's all good. Alright, Oh, that's my sound.
Look, we're gonna run it back. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. I've always secretly wanted to be a DJ, not to like mix beats or like any mix beats or make songs, things like that. I just want to be able to like do all the drops, all the ad libs and stuff. That's like literally all I want to do. Right. Like all the damn, showing the words you're flying, like all that. That's all I ever wanted to do. I just do that and then be the guy on the mic, just saying random stuff to the crowd. Look, you better than me. I have no music talent whatsoever. I was in choir in middle school, and that was it. No. Everybody in the live stream drop. Stop the cap. Look, you can keep the cap. Like, I gave away the cap. Look, I need a bunch of caps just flowing down. DJ No Sweat or not? Yes, sir. Let them know. Let them know. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go. Get the branding ready, man. Let them know. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go. Get the branding ready, man. Get the branding ready. Hey, one of my friends, like he getting the shirts ready right now. Get the shirts ready right now. We're not playing with y'all. Look, Nelson, stop the cap. But like, so People, we got a lot to talk about today. I said in the promo video, we're gonna be talking about a lot. Talk about our Yankees, and they need Jesus right now in the worst way. Look, we're gonna get to. We'll talk about my Lakers. Look, but that's good news though. Our Tigers handle business.
At least one of my teams are winning right now.
Yes, look, listen. So But first off, I want to. I don't know if you guys heard about the University of Miami Hurricanes, but got eight. They lost to Duke 45-21 at home.
In football?
In football, yes. In football. Look, but let me tell you how they did it. They had 8 turnovers. They had. Look.
How you turn it over? Okay.
Look. I said, look. Before we get started, I'm gonna say a prayer for Duke, right, for the Miami Hurricane program. Had a Miami Hurricane fan on YouTube said, "Look, I am jealous. Quote: I am jealous of the Duke football program." Now that's all time low.
That's crazy. That's if it get bad to where you're jealous of Duke.
In football, Lord Jesus, we come to you right now. Look, we come to you right now on behalf of Miami Hurricane football. They've hit a low point. Lord, first off, forgive me for my sin, both knowingly and unknowingly, Lord God. We come to your presence right now on behalf of the Hurricane program. Because they need you in the worst way, Father. Look. They need you. We're going to break the yoke of turnovers off their life. Look. But in all seriousness though, like what I saw a comment on YouTube. He was saying that Miami took the the turnover chain to a whole nother level. Turnover 8 times. So look. That's what I'm saying.
That's the crazy part. Like said, Miami, remember, there's still schools that are doing like a turnover or something, like on the sideline. There's still schools like handing a scepter, giving a crown. Miami started that. It was not too long ago when we were like, okay, look, Miami's back.
Look, when they dominated Notre Dame at home on national TV, I remember. Look, I thought they was back. I ain't gonna lie.
They tricked us.
Look, fool's gold. I said, listen. Look! I should have got. If I knew you was gonna preach, I was gonna get the piano.
No, you gotta pull the Denzel Malcolm X. We were hoodwinked, swim the
Oh my God!
I was really sitting there. Okay, you might be bad, yada yada.
Right.
And then they not in back, bro. Like they're not. And it's tough too, dog. Like I can't even. The problem is like Miami, and it's the same problem. Funny enough, with like Hawaii, places like that, super tropical places. And it's not to say like people out there don't love football, but like it's just really hard to like get. It's hard to get recruits, just in general, just because you're in Florida. But it's also hard when like Miami's it's not a football city. It's not a college city at all. Like have you been to first off, it's too expensive to even live in Miami to hate. Miami's the only place that you can go for a weekend and you can spend either $5,000 or $50,000 in the same places. And you had the same weekend. And you went to the same places as somebody else and they spent significantly less money. So like there's just a lot going on in Miami. It's not a college town. So you're not gonna be able to really like generate that much buzz. Like the fact that they had that era of the U is actually
unbelievably impressive.
Unbelievably impressive. And it's just rough that now like we consistently are expecting them to reach that level again. Which is just not that feasible. Especially the three best states to recruit for high school football consistently, and sometimes they hop out of 3 or they hop out of the top 3. But like over the last decade, the 3 best states to recruit for high school football, has been Texas, Louisiana, Florida. Like it's kind of an understood. Alabama's in there now because of the stuff that because of how good Alabama's done. Georgia pops in and out every now and then, but I think it's fair to say that the last 3 years has been Louisiana, and in no particular order, Louisiana, Texas, Florida.
Right.
So and then Florida has so many places for recruits to go. It's really rough. So it's not rough to get anybody to want to move to Miami, but it's really rough to get somebody to say, hey, let's come to this city where it's fun to live, but you're probably not gonna have a great student atmosphere. You're probably gonna get your tail whooped on the big games. You're not gonna. And anytime you get 8-3, 8-4 record, which is a respectable record, everyone's gonna tell you that you're trash. It's really rough. Would you rather go there, or you could go to FIU, where you can still showcase your talent, still probably get seen by professional scouts and stuff like that. But no one gets mad at FIU for having an 8-5 record. No one's talking about how we need FAU is not getting back to, you know what I'm saying? Or you can go to Florida State, or you can go to Florida. There's just too many. It's really rough. It's really tough. Miami's in a tough position. It's one of those things. Everybody says, well, they need to fix the program. I really don't know how you fix it.
Well, that's the issue. And here's the thing. Miami won their last championship in 2001. The last time they played for is in 2002.
Before Twitter.
Before bingo. But people, look. That you talk about putting out all-time NFL. We're not talking about just regular NFL starters. We talk about all-time greats.
So bro, okay, I'll ask you this question because being as non-biased as you can, because it's the biggest thing. The 2019 LSU national championship run was incredible, amazing. I'm talking about kids about that. I'm talking about kids.
Right.
That was maybe the greatest, arguably the greatest college football team to ever exist.
Right.
It's still, me as an LSU fan, as an LSU alum, person that loves LSU to the core, I still don't feel comfortable just straight up saying, nah, they're better than me. The U in its heyday, bro, the U had 25 NFL players. And that's what's crazy, 25 NFL players. And when I'm saying NFL players, not dudes that had a cup of coffee. 25 dudes, guys.
Look,
dudes.
And what people don't realize,
I'm not counting the dudes that were on practice squad. I'm not counting the dudes that bro, 25 guys that made it through an entire season and collected a check from the NFL.
And this is the thing though, Vince Wilfork, guys like Vince Wilfork and Frank Gore were on the bench.
They were
on the bench.
Couldn't start.
Look. Willis McGahee, he couldn't beat out Clinton Portis.
He couldn't beat out Clinton Portis. Literally, bro, the weakest. Come on, dog. Even their what was the name of the quarterback? He played for Cleveland. And
Ken Dorsey.
He wasn't that. Huh?
Ken Dorsey.
Bro,
nice in college.
Ed Reed.
Ray Lewis.
Jeremy Shockey
was a beast.
He was the third.
Andre Johnson, Antrell Roll. Look, Cortez Kennedy. Look, The Rock played at the U.
The Rock.
And he was. But to answer your question though, listen. I 1000% agree with you about I give us the slight edge. I don't think it's just a no-brainer as people make it out to be, because people forgot how great they were. I don't think it's a no-brainer.
It's been a while. Since so if you forget about it. But that's just what I'm saying. And then the crazy thing is, bro, that the fact that they reloaded and did it again, because that Miami that U team that they were really good in 03, 04, the one with Jonathan Vilma.
Mm-hmm.
That team was also
yes.
That team was also really good. So they were able to reload, and then I guess the thing is, anytime you have a steep drop off from being at that high, Like they're always going to try and climb and get that, and that's the whole purpose is to try and get to that level again. But the problem is just the fact that they were able to do it was almost lightning in a bottle. Like so, I don't think that it's.
And another factor is like look at their Hall of Fame coaches. They had Jimmy Johnson, Dennis Erickson, like and Howard. I always forget his name was Howard, but just they had the great coaching as well. And like think about since they last been to a championship game in 2002. Look at the Florida teams alone that made a big run. South Florida, the Bulls in 2007, they were number 2 in the country in 2007.
Bro, Florida's just a tough place to recruit, dog. Like you just look at bro. Like literally, you can count. You got Florida. You got University of Florida. You have Florida State. You have you have FAU, which is FAU's not a great program, but like it can compete. It gets like 3 stars and 4 stars go to FAU. FIU, CS. Just like you said that I completely University of South Florida isn't a horrible program. Like these are programs that like they're not. They're a group of 5. They're a group of 5, but like they compete in the group of 5. Like they're not horrible. And you also have the U. Like that's that you.
There's so many schools.
6 other real programs. 6 other real schools.
Even Central Florida went undefeated in 2017.
Central Florida, yes.
It's so like once you get that's why I always say all the time about college sports at the major levels. It's primarily about the coaches. Now, granted, listen, recruiting is paramount. If you don't want to recruit, if you don't want to recruit, you can't coach college at the major levels at least. But like coaching, because like the coaches are the stars, the true stars, and like they set the culture. So like and like the coaching at Miami went down from Larry Coker, like they went bad. And when you lose the players, like that's what happens.
I mean, football is one of those. Football is just a sport where I'm a basketball guy. So I understand. That's why I always say like I understand that I understand to a certain extent, you know, that looking the difference in football and basketball. Basketball, one dude means if you have one just great guy, it means so much more in basketball than it does in football. Football is the ultimate team sport. I fully agree with that. I fully understand that. And if you do not have the correct culture where all 50 guys on the roster, that's the difference. Like in basketball, because I love basketball. Basketball is a team sport too. In basketball, you gotta have people buy in to be good, to compete, to really win stuff. That's true. That's a different. I mean, it's a different conversation as much as with football. Football, like you don't need just the 11, not just the 11 guys that start on offense, not just the 11 guys that start on defense. You need the entire. You really need to get 50 people to buy in to whatever you're talking about. And so if you don't have that, it's not just the coaching, it's not just the staff, it's not just like it goes like from the top, like from the top. Like the school, the administration, everybody has to be brought into creating a culture, especially in college sports, into creating a culture, creating a program that people want to go to, that people want to buy. Like, bro, I was listening to Joe Platt the other day, and like the talent drop off of the top like 5 schools, the talent drop off, like the average talent drop off of every person on every player on their roster. The drop off from 5 to 6 is about the same from 9 to 60, and so it's a real which means like the top 5 talented schools are just getting people going there over and over and over again. And it's not just as simple. And it's not just as simple as this is a big game college. No school has more money than Texas. At least
and people need to that's why it comes down to because like the only Texas A&M, like Matt Moscona said this several times. It's like to spend the type of money Texas A&M has, they have to make a whole entire new university made out of gold to spend that type of money.
That's why, and that's part of why. That's part of why, like what got things that got on my nerves was all the uproar about the NIL's gonna do this, NIL's gonna do that. Bro, if you think that you can buy, if you think that like you can buy yourself like like obviously money is important. I'm not saying that, but like if you think you can just go throw money all these great players is going to work out. Like you're sorely mistaken. Like the top five do spend the money. Absolutely. That's not saying that they put a lot of money in it, but they don't have. Bro, Arkansas is basically Jerry Jones's other team.
Yeah.
Like
he went to college in Arkansas. He played for Arkansas. Yeah.
Arkansas, like literally Arkansas. If Arkansas boosters need anything, it's just a text to Jerry Jones, and I guarantee you, like 9 times out of 10, it's yes. Like he's not. Like so, if you're worried about them buying players, like bro, it's not like it's so much more about like the just structural integrity of what you're doing. Now, that's not to say like they're not doing shady. Like that's not to say they're not doing shady stuff. It's college sports. Anything that gets this big, shady stuff is gonna happen. We're not naive, but it's just to say that your entire structure of a school, your entire structure of a program has to be bought in from like the top down,
and like
to be able to really get that going. And that's why the big schools got the good schools that the good programs that have it, they have it.
And the thing about like going back to what you were saying about basketball in comparison to football, like of course football is the ultimate team sport. The thing about I always say about basketball is the fact that the players have more control over the outcome of games because they play on both sides. Yeah. See, like, and that's why I always, I know you, me, and Jared, we talk about like the ring counts in the past. Like we say that because it's like you have more control of the outcome of games. You have more control of the outcome of your future and your finances. Yeah.
A top 10 running back of all time.
No question.
Yeah, you didn't even blink. Adrian Peterson's never even been to a Super Bowl. We don't, because we understand like football is so much more, so much like there's so many more factors. Like the team means so much more.
Yes.
We completely understand. No one is his legacy isn't even touched by the fact that he's never been to a Super Bowl. No one in their right mind is arguing that the running back for the Broncos whenever they went to with John Elway.
Terrell Davis.
Huh?
Terrell Davis.
Right. He was a killer in the playoffs. Don't get it twisted.
Yes.
Like Terrell Davis is a bad man. No one in their right mind is arguing that Terrell Davis is better than Adrian Peterson because he's been to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No one. It's not even a question. And it's because he's one guy in football it doesn't mean as much. Dan Marino, like Tom Brady's the GOAT, and no one's like career wise, legacy wise, you can't really touch that. But like literally, if you talk to any, and I've done this because you know that I'm still cool. I'm still good friends with Mo, who like he's a personal trainer for like a lot of athletes like Jamar Chase, John Murray. I still talk to him, and he says, bro, even him. And I'm watching different interviews, watching different him just talking to me about the interaction he's had with actual NFL like quarterbacks. If you ask like most NFL quarterbacks. If you ask them who is the greatest quarterback of all time, literally every single one of them say Dan Marino. Like they say Tom Brady's the GOAT, he has the best career, like no one's touching that, no one's messing with that. But like the best person to play quarterback, the best player at the position of quarterback was Dan Marino. He was that amazing. He never made it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's how like important the team is.
Like, and I always tell people one thing I always say is that we talk about athletes' talent and ability, which is paramount, but the two main factors that largely dictate an athlete's legacy is health and the situation. Mm-hmm. So it's like health is self-explanatory. Like like you just brought up Terrell Davis. Like if he didn't get his injuries, like him being a Hall of Fame would have been a no-brainer. It wouldn't have taken him 15 years to get into Hall of Fame. So like because like and then like with situation, it's like it's the era that you play in. The franchise that you go to, like with the poor structure, is like the teammates around you, stuff like that. It's situation is a killer. It's a monumental piece to that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's a lot of, and you're absolutely right. Like there's a lot of like I'm thinking back. Like you got to think back to like even in I always bring it back to basketball, but even in basketball, there's a lot of guards, there's a lot of point guards that are probably amazing that we just never really got to see the best version of them because the era they played in. like, bro, like I was looking at this the other day. You know, John Stockton only averaged like 2 or 3 3-pointers a game. He only attempts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even Larry Bird only averaged like 3-point attempts a game. Like if they played in this era,
yes,
are you kidding? John Stockton would have been a monster.
Look, so you know who else would have been? Peja Stojakovic. I saw
Peja would have killed it.
Peja would have filled it up 30-something a game, easy.
He would have been a small ball 3. Right. He would have been able to. He wouldn't have had to guard as many like quick guards because you could have just thrown them on a like. You could have done so much stuff with Peja. You could have done so much stuff with like. It's just the era you played in, and it's the same thing with reverse. Jaleel Okafor. With Jaleel Okafor.
I'm a Duke guy, so I love Jaleel.
I was a Jaleel Okafor guy.
Yes.
Bro, that's a take. That's a take I had to. That's egg I had to pick up off of my plate. I was a Jaleel Okafor guy. I fully believe that Jaleel Okafor should have been picked over Cat. Now in my defense, I have to think because it was crazy. It was crazy. Like hindsight 2020. I didn't think that Cat could shoot the way he could shoot. Cat didn't show everything that he had in Kentucky.
Right.
If Cat didn't really show his bag. And the reason I said that is because I physically got to watch both of them play, and I saw Jaleel got to show his bag in college. Cat didn't get to show his bag. So I just didn't think he had like all this. Now, granted, absolutely, I'll say I was wrong 10 times out of 10. But Jaleel Okafor played in the 80s.
Jay Billis.
He had a 10-year career. We'd have been talking about, man, Jaleel Okafor was a bad man back in the day. Like, he would have been on TNT, laughing it up with Shaq and Chuck. That's what he would have had. That's what he had if he played 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
And then the thing is, it's like he averaged like 18 points a game as a rookie. If he would have came just like 5 or 10 years earlier, he would be an All-NBA player perennial. It's just like that goes back to situation, the era, the team that, and then it doesn't help that you played for the Sixers team that was poor from the structure. They were like processing, so they were trying to be bad. So situation matters. And I always said that, it's tough. Like I said, it's because me being a Duke fan, I wanted him to be successful.
And that's right, bro. It's just like you said, it's helping situation. Kenny could have been amazing. Tracy McGrady, we didn't even see all the shit. Grant Hill. Grant Hill was LeBron before LeBron.
Without bingo. Yeah.
And that's what. And I can have real. It's crazy. I'm at the point now. I'm the old head talking to young dudes, and
it's safe.
I feel like an old head whenever people are saying, man, why everybody talking about Grant Hill? Bro, he was a problem.
Bro, look, NBA online is so toxic, dog, on any platform.
Oh,
it's toxic. Oh, absolutely. Bro, the amount of crap that John Stockton gets is unreal. It's ridiculous.
Bro,
I'm like...
the JJ Redick versus Bob Cousy. Well, whatever that... The Lumbers, whatever that. The Lumbers, they were playing Plumbers and Lumbers. I'm like, y'all, that's not fair. But
they didn't have the equipment. They didn't have the technology, the medicine. They didn't have the easily access on YouTube to train their skills. They didn't have none of that.
Bro, it's even. So we fully transitioned to a basketball conversation at this point.
But, go ahead. That's fine.
The biggest thing that I try to tell people every time I talk about basketball, I talk about the NBA specifically. So just like with football, generally speaking, after about the 1980s. Football, generally speaking, after about I'm even say earlier than that, the 70s has been generally the same game. Obviously got less physical. It got the rules are now more skewed to the offense, more passing lead, less hard hits, like yada yada yada. All that's like good and well, but like for the most part, like the nuts and bolts of the game has looked about the same since the 70s.
Right.
The NBA basketball, the rules have evolved so much. So like that's the thing. Like it's different. Like the '70s. Like you can watch a game, watch just any random NFL game from the '70s, and watch a random game from last season. And obviously, there's probably more passing. There's probably more passing and more refined hits, and it's probably faster. But other than that, it's the same game essentially that you're watching. Now go watch an NBA game from the '70s and watch an NBA game from last year.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh no, are you on fire?
Look, the show on fire.
Oh my God, that's
look. But yeah, just
that's about to. This man about to die to do a show.
Hey, look, you gotta be committed.
That's what we call commitment.
Look, that's sacrifice. Look. No,
but no, so watch a game from the 1970s, bro. Like the HBO special Winning Time.
Yeah.
Bro, that's people like, oh man, that's so cool. Looking like the old school stuff, bro. That was the '80s, and it looked like a completely different game.
Yeah. Like
because the rules.
Hey, no hand checking, right?
And we'll talk about hand checking a little bit, but the rules in basketball are so much more important than the rules in football. Mm-hmm. And I shouldn't say more important. Basketball are so much more important than the rules in football. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't say more important, but it affects the way the game looks and the way the game plays. Who's better?
No doubt.
Who's more valuable? So much more than the football because with basketball, everybody likes to say, man, they didn't even know how to dribble. It's not that they didn't know how to dribble. Pete Maravich was doing half the crazy stuff we see.
Yes.
We see in N1 back in the day. The difference is but if you look at Pete Maravich in the NBA, he looked like one of those regulars because the way that they literally were if you put your hand on the side of the ball, it was considered a catch.
That's the thing. But people are so especially younger, they're lazy. Like they just look at the flash. Like that's all they look at. For many of them. So
I mean, and that's the thing. I wouldn't say it's just. I wouldn't say it's so much as laziness. It's just stuff that we don't. It's not a talking point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can follow the talking point. Everybody's gonna follow the narrative. It's just a narrative we don't talk about.
Exactly.
Like handshake. Everybody spits out handshaking. Everybody in their mom spit out handshaking. All when handshaking left, that's whenever the league the league went crazy. Do you know the average? So when handshaking, they got rid of handshaking, I think in 1984, 1985.
Right.
Don't. It was no. They got rid of handshaking. It was 88 or 89. I can't remember. It was Jordan's third year, before Jordan's first championship.
Right. Yeah. Late 80s.
The average offense, the average points scored per game or whatever, when they got rid of handshaking, was the average offense went down the next year. Handshaking isn't the big thing that made the NBA as crazy. It was when they got rid of the zone defense.
Yeah.
When they got rid of illegal defense. So illegal, literally, and this is I hate doing this. I hate doing the Jordan LeBron bait at this point because it's just tired. At this point, you're on whatever side you want.
Right.
Yeah. I don't feel like argue, but one of the main things everybody loves to point out whenever they say Jordan's better, they do with handshaking. Handshaking didn't mean nothing to Jordan because he was going 1-on-1 against them all.
Right.
That was every play. If you watch, handshaking didn't mean nothing to Jordan because he was going 1-on-1 against them all.
Right.
That was every play. If you go back and watch regular season game, he was going 1-on-1 because literally, if you did not, in order to double, you had to fully leave your guy. You couldn't zone up.
Right.
You couldn't zone up. You couldn't zone up and play the way defenses are now, where you can basically You can run a little bit of zone. You can shade off. You can kind of dig and retreat back to your man. You have to fully leave your man wide open, which made it an easy pass. And so you were getting an assist. So Jordan was going against one-on-one. And Jordan is like, and the thing about like great players in the NBA, great players I think in football, just great players, great athletes in general, whatever sport you have, they would find a way to be great in any era. That's just how it is. Jordan going one-on-one, there's no era where Michael Jordan going one-on-one with a guy does not equal him dropping 60. No. There's none. No. There's none. And so that's why he was dominating, he was destroying. And it's not to say if zone defense was around, he had to deal with it. He had to deal, because he ended up having to deal with it at the end of his career. He figured out a way around it. It's not to say he wouldn't figure it out, but to say that, he had to deal with handshakes, so it was so much harder, that's not the case. It's just it was different. It wasn't necessarily super hard, and so that's why having that conversation is it's super important to understand. Like, sports is fun because it's nuanced. There's so many there's so much, just like you said, so much about the situation, man.
Yeah. Oh, without question. Let's see.
Speaking of the situation, we need to figure out this situation with the Yankees, because I have.
Hey, I should have opened prayer with the Yankees. I was too focused on my.
Listen, man. I got the broom out this morning. I was like, this is a wrap. I ain't gonna lie. After game 2, I was like, this is a wrap.
And we gave up the lead. I was like, I wanted to at least split. So I was like if we was in position to do that. I was like, this ain't gonna work.
What's your take on it? I have my own feelings about how it's going.
Well, I mean, just like basically, this is a franchise that's had our number. You know, I've told some of my coworkers as a Yankees fan, the only team I hate more than the Astros is the Red Sox, and I'm just so sick. I'm so sick and tired of the Astros because being from where we from, that's Houston's the closest team. So and we got Alex Bregman played for it, and it just go ahead.
You know what's crazy? I literally, what's crazy, bro, is that Houston. I feel the same way about the Houston Astros that I felt about the Golden State Warriors during the LeBron versus Steph era.
Right.
And that's it's the way I feel I do not like y'all, but I really like y'all team.
I respect it.
I don't like them because they're in the way of the Yankees. But literally, the other team, I'm like, man, I really like this team. They're built really well. They did everything smart. They took care of their farm system. It's just, they're a really good team. And the reason that they keep on whooping our behind is because they're good at the stuff the Yankees are not good at.
Routine.
And they're a good team, bro. So because I was looking at I'm gonna throw some numbers out now.
Go ahead.
I was looking at some stats. So in the Yankees, we were I think top 5 or top 3 in percentage of runs scored by home run. So all the runs we scored by home run, we scored 31% of our runs this year came from home run, which actually isn't that big of isn't that huge of a deal? Isn't that big of a drop off? If you look at the Astros, they were actually 29%. 29% of their runs were scored by home runs in the regular season. So if you look at that number just at its face, it's not that big of a deal. But when you dive in a little closer, in our wins, 40% of our 40% of our runs came from home run. We're such a hot and cold team.
And that's what worried me, yeah.
That if you have pitching that can keep the Yankees from hitting the long ball, you're gonna beat us, bro. So 31%. Do you know what it jumped to in the playoffs?
What do you got?
In the NLDS, in that series against the Cleveland. The Cleveland Guardians, by the way, are gonna be a good team in a couple years.
Oh yeah.
I hope they keep that score together. That's gonna be a nice team. That was a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
But
Mets were disappointed. Colin Kaepernick, they were hyping up the Mets. I was like, shoot. I'm like, okay. Disappointing.
Bro, the Guardians, are cooking up something special.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, they have a nice team, dog. But the thing, so in that series with the Guardians, 45% of our runs came from the home run. Literally, almost half. Right now, half. Because we only scored 4 runs this entire series, and 2 of them came from the home run, and 2 of them came off a home run. And actually, to be honest, all 4 of them, 2 of them came off a 2-run home run.
Right.
So no runs would have happened. No runs would have came across the board if we didn't hit those home runs.
And
so like the problem is, and so like and that's the thing. Like the problem is, you can't. That's not sustainable. It's not sustainable against pitching that what the Astros do. Their pitching core. Because I kept on looking. I'm like, what are we doing wrong? What is it that the Yankees do? Is it the pitching? Because everybody would love to go, oh, the pitching bad. Our pitching, we're acting like what, like 3.
It was like 3. Like Garrett Cole, he set the franchise record in strikeouts.
Like our pitching, the thing is, our pitching, like the thing about our pitching core is they're gonna give up 3 to 4 runs a game, which is not a bad thing. Like that's better than the average. That's like you're looking at like right around. That was second in the AL.
Yeah.
So they're gonna give up about 3 to 4 runs a game. You should be able to give about four runs in the game. And then we'll figure it out from there. But the Yankees, if they're not hitting home runs, they're not scoring.
And see, and the problem and what compounds that is like it's great to hit home runs because like there's no doubt about the score. But when you don't have a roster that's filled with like guys like a Tony Gwynn or Ichiro, like who are just Derek Jeter, like who are known just for contact hitters, they're not gonna power you. But if you don't have a roster with those type of guys, you're in problem.
Yeah, like it's not to say that we don't have to go full. You don't have to go full small ball, but you need guys that you know. All right, push from the shove, they can have your face. And I feel like it's just me being like a butthurt Yankee fan saying this. I mean, like this is kind of like it's kind of the issue like the MLB is going towards anyway. Too many home run hitters. Everybody's rocking a 220 batting average right now because everybody's just swinging for the fences. So like it's kind of the things where like that everybody talks about before baseball's gotten boring because of it. So I understand that, but it's just like the Yankees it's just too much to that side. That's the issue.
Right. And the thing is, like I said, when you have going back to your point, just about the Warriors, like especially when I was younger, I hated anything that took attention from my Lakers. When I was younger, I hated the Sacramento Kings in the early 2000s. Hated them. Our rival took away from my. Look, I used to hate LeBron when I was in high school. It went 66.
All Lakers fans. Ron going to the Lakers that was tough for a lot of people, bro.
I said, come. We need you. Come. We need you. Come.
You was one of the people, bro. That was tough for a lot of people because I had a lot. Bro.
Not for me, I promise.
During high school, freshman year in college, I had a lot of memes that got off at the Lakers' expense. I'm not gonna lie. Because them lean years, them years wasn't kind of lean. They were lean. Like y'all like all y'all new Lakers fans know about the bubble team. They know about Anthony. They know about Lonzo and all of them. They know about Alex Caruso, Ron. This is what they had to deal with. Y'all, they don't remember whenever Ryan Smith was y'all starting center. Y'all wasn't there for the Jordan Hill years.
Hey, look, your greatest player in the franchise, like he's hurt, so he's not an asset. Like you can't.
They weren't there when they were. I remember to this day, dog. To this day, Kobe got. I don't remember what year it was, but Kobe got healthy, and the Lakers were like, all right, all we need is a point guard. We're gonna figure it out. They went on a little run, like they were like above 500, and they signed Ramon Sessions. And Lakers media acted like it was the second coming of Christ. They acted,
I remember.
They was about, bro. Like I can remember to this day. I can remember to this day a Lakers fan, or one of the ESPN guys getting on around the horn and saying there's nothing stopping the Lakers from getting a third seed at the very least in the Western Conference.
Hey, he was nice on 2K though.
What my brother in Christ. I don't have many bad Ramon Sessions takes because I don't have many Ramon Sessions takes. The fact stuff was bad. The fact that and that's to say it's not that much different than the Lakers at right now. Because listen, when we fire up this Lakers trade machine, things are looking a little grim. And this is coming. I'm a LeBron fan, so this hurts me too. This hurts me too. Things look a little grim. But the fact that Ramon Sessions, I will never forget about this. I'm telling my kids about this. When the Lakers acted like they were getting a championship because they signed Ramon Sessions.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
That was my first. Y'all had Ramon Sessions, Wesley Johnson.
Oh, hey.
Timo.
Jordan. Oh my gosh. It was that was a struggle, but it was worth it though because we made the trades though. Like I said, I would continue with my Yankees, but I said, listen, it's we need to talk about the Lakers before I get more upset about my Yankees.
Literally, there's nothing else to say about the Yankees, dog. Like, what else do you want to say? They just depress me. The only good thing, Aaron Judge breaking the record was like the only good thing about this season. Because like but to be honest, and this is, I guess we got to be realistic. No one truthfully should have expected the Yankees to be good this season. So like, I wasn't expecting the Yankees to be good this season. The fact that we came out so hot.
Oh my goodness!
The Yankees had the best record. Like I think after March and April, the Yankees had the best record in the league, in the MLB.
30, 40 games over 500. They was unbelievable. Like
they were unbelievable. And so we rode that high too much, and then we got hurt. We got injured. You lost a lot of that. We lost a lot of that continuity, and it was literally Aaron Judge dragging the K Huff.
And the thing is, what's crazy is like at the All-Star break, because people were talking about we was going to break our franchise record of 114 wins and even set the major league record. I was like, it's not going to happen because you know how hard that is to do anyway. It's like out of 100 plus teams we've had in our franchise, they've only had 100 wins 20 times. And like 3 of those times they won over 110 wins, like 120 like.
We drank the Kool-Aid.
Yes.
We got swept up in the hype, which I mean, understandable. Like everybody, you want your team to do well, so like no one's saying, oh man, we should, like, you don't want to be a negative person during a run like that. But to be honest, like if you had told me, like, so if someone had come and walked up to you before this season started, before the Yankees season started, when we figure out when the lockout was done, when the lockout's over with, like, all right, we're getting the baseball season, and someone told you, hey, the Yankees are gonna make it to the ALCS this year. Would you have been excited? Would you have taken that? Would you have been like, yeah, I'll take that?
Oh yeah.
If someone told you, for sure, if someone walked up to me before the season started and said, hey, the Yankees are gonna make it to the ALCS this year, I'd have been like,
every day of the week.
I'll take that I've been like, effing right, let's do it. Let's go ahead. I'll sign where I gotta sign. I'd have taken that every day of the week.
You and me both. Yeah. Look, let me get the pen right now.
I'd have signed up for that. But they had such a high. They shot Cannon so high. They had such a dominating early run.
Yeah.
That then everyone's like, all right, cool. You know, we might be able. But I mean, I think so. I think that to look if when the series when the season is over, if we don't make it to it doesn't look like we don't make it to the World Series, and which it looks like we're not going to do. I think we still should look at this like be realistic. Realistically, this was a success.
Oh, without question, like borderline playoff teams the last couple of years, like for them to turn out despite the way it ended, they plateaued and like it's still a success. And you got to pay Aaron Judge because he's your only offense. You got to pay him. Like he's your only consistent offense because when he's out, there's no offense.
Here's the thing, like the Yankees, because I'm looking at it right now, like everybody can talk smack and throw and throw slings at Rizzo, but I mean Garrett Cole was amazing.
Yeah.
Our rotation is strong. Our bullpen is the bullpen's been the problem every single season.
Yes.
This has been the best performance I've seen this bullpen have. Like.
Even going back to Aroldis Chapman, like the rotation is strong, but you don't have the consistency in the bullpen.
We just John Carlos Stanton finally picked it up. This is a bit. He's looking like a guy. You know, Dijon Mayhew doing his thing. So like it's literally we're really just two consistent bats away.
Yeah, we got Gleyber Torres. Like he played fair, played really good this year. Just like you said, if we get two consistent bats, like
we just need two.
That's it.
Not even we don't have to completely flip the lineup on its head. We just need two consistent bats. If we get two consistent bats, and get some consistent bats against left-handed pitching, because left-handed pitching has killed us this year. We are getting our entire whole ASS handed to us every time we our whole budget getting handed to us every time we get against left-handed pitching. If we just get consistent against those two things, bro, I probably should be fine.
Oh, without question. Oh yeah.
So like that's I mean that's the last thing I'm gonna say on the Yankees because
it is what it is at this point. I'm gonna get more frustrated because that's my squad, but like we got another squad to talk about. Like, listen, tell me about this backcourt. Like we were 1 for 25. The backcourt was 1 for 25 in the second game of the season. According to Shannon, 1 for 25.
That was solid. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, so I just want to know what the plan is. I just want to know what the Lakers' plan is. I don't think they have a plan. I don't know what the plan is. I just want to know what the plan is because so that's why. Okay, so I always defer when it comes to like football and baseball. Like I'm a fan. And I like that, and I can understand certain things to an extent. So like, but if we ever get like super in the weeds with it, then I'll always defer to like people that like played that, people that have done it. Like I'm not going to be great. Basketball is my sport.
Sure. Oh yeah.
I can talk. I can talk about. I feel comfortable. Like, and I'm not saying like I'm obviously going to the NBA or like that. Like what I'm saying is like I feel comfortable enough where I can discuss basketball, at least in the weeds of it, technically with somebody.
Right.
The way the Lakers are, it is a very simple concept. I feel like it's striking. Now, granted, I shouldn't oversimplify. I shouldn't say it's super simple, but they need shooting and playmaking shooting and perimeter playmaking.
Yeah, shooting for sure.
Shooting and perimeter playmaking. They need. Russ gives you some perimeter playmaking, but the way they run their sets, it doesn't. This offense that they're trying to run does not accentuate Russ's strengths, and it literally this offense that they're trying to run does not accentuate Russ's strengths, and it literally focuses on his weaknesses and not his strengths. Because the way they're running the offense right now, it's basically a horns is basically a horn set, which for anybody who wants to know, it literally just means AD and LeBron get to the top of the key. They switch until they get a mismatch. Right. You give it to one of them, and then just we work off of it. And that works fine if you have shooters around them. Because AD's not that good of a shooter. LeBron's not that good. LeBron's a shooter, like a rhythm shooter. So
that's a perfect way to say it. Like, he's gotten he's improved so much over time, but like that's not his game though.
LeBron, you can't leave LeBron open.
Yeah,
you can't leave LeBron open from three. But he's a rhythm shooter. He's not LeBron's actually is not a strong catch and shoot 3-point shooter. He needs the ball in his hands. He needs to get.
Like, just set the jabs up and like then pull up.
Yeah. That slow turn, look away, thing that he does. Yeah. That's how he gets his shots off. But so you need perimeter. So around them you need catch and shoot. You need catch and shoot shooters. You need catch and shoot 3-point shooters and perimeter playmakers. The perimeter playmaker you have is somebody he needs to get. Russ needs a high pick and roll, get downhill at 1,000,000 miles per hour, so that he can make a read. That's Russ's thing. That's how he cooks.
Yes.
Right now, if you have Russ bring the ball up, throw it to one of them after they have a mismatch, and then get in and then space the floor.
Let's like any basic philosophy a coach should have is play to your players' strengths. You could have the philosophy in place. Now, granted, your personnel dictates a lot, but if you get I don't want Russell Westbrook catching and shooting like you say downhill.
Here's the thing about it, because like I said, I'm a basketball junkie. I've watched way more hours of Los Angeles Lakers basketball, of Oklahoma City Thunder basketball than I care to admit to anyone. I'm a Thunder fan. I'm also a LeBron fan. And I have love for the Pelicans. I just love basketball. So I'm the psycho that if Timberwolves and Trailblazers are playing, I'm gonna take a look. Like, if it's bad basketball, I will turn it on. But I'll all right, Timberwolves and the Trailblazers are playing on a Tuesday. Let's see what's going on. Like, that's me. So I've watched a lot of the Lakers. The thing about Russ is actually not he was dang near elite shooting from the corners.
Yeah.
Last year. He can shoot corner 3-point. He can shoot corner 3-point shots. But the way they have him spaced, he's not in the corner.
Yeah.
You got him spaced on the part of the court that he's not a good shooter at. You don't have the ball in his hand, and you don't have many cutting lanes for him. Like, if I can understand you putting Russ on the I understand you putting Russ on the angles, on the outside of the perimeter, on the angles. If you're gonna work him some backdoor cuts, if you're gonna work him in some motion, but the way they have it set up, he's just kind of there, and that doesn't help anybody. Because if like I said, I'm a Russell Westbrook apologist. I'm also I'm not a delusional Russell Westbrook apologist. I know he's been bad the last couple of years. I'll be the first to concede to that. But you're not playing to his strength. If I'm guarding Russ, and he's in the left angle on the perimeter, I'm staying in the paint.
Yeah.
I want him shooting that shot.
And we got on my follow. He said Westbrook wasn't ever a 3-point shooter. It's rather rare for him to shoot threes and make it consistent. And that's the point.
No, for sure.
That's the point. Without question. You're absolutely right.
What I'm saying is, Westbrook's not a 3-point shooter, but he's good. I can live. If I'm creating an offense, I'm fine with Russ taking corner 3-point shots.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Correct.
I'm not working my offense to make sure that happens.
Yeah.
But if he's in the corner and he's taking a 3, I'll live with it. But the way that they're running that offense, and Russ is going to get a lot of the blame. Everybody's going to blame.
It's convenient.
Everybody's going to blame Russ. It's convenient. He's a very good scapegoat, and it's the problem with unfortunately, I can also agree with this too. If you're the third star, if you're the third person, on a LeBron led team, really any team, we give this, we put it on LeBron's head because of all the media, like all of the narrative and stuff around him. But if you're the third fiddle, if you're the third guy in a 3-person team, in a 3-star team, whatever, you're gonna get all the money.
Chris Bosh, i.e. Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah. Kevin Love. And like and people always forget the fact that Chris Bosh, before he went to Miami, Chris Bosh averaged 22 and 10, and then like before that he was 24 and 11. Like
he was playing a style and he had to play a style of basketball which he evolved to seamlessly, man. He became a stretch forward.
Yes.
But and everybody was like, well, why are we paying this much if we get a stretch forward? No, but he was also a stretch forward that was a decent to good pick and roll defender.
Yes.
That in a pinch, if you need him to go get a bucket, he could.
Yes.
Like he a roll defender.
Yes.
That in a pinch, if you need him to go get a bucket, he could.
Yes.
Like he was better than the role that he had to play, but that's the role he had to play. That's the issue. But it's tough being the third star, because if you're the third star, what that means is you're probably gonna have to sacrifice the most.
You are. Oh, without question.
And you're gonna be the first person in line to play, because what are we gonna do? We're gonna go down the list. Especially because everybody just looks at the box score. We're gonna go down the list. All right, well, did LeBron get his numbers? Yes, he did. Did AD get his numbers? Yes, he did. All right, threshold. It's easy and it's real easy to do. It's real easy to do especially whenever you're going 0 for 11.
And the thing about when you look at Chris Bosh, listen, the top two guys, D Wade and LeBron, like they're historically at their best going to the hole. So like to clear, you got to clear it out. Like you have to adjust. Like he was so monumental to their championship run. Like Big came up again. You know, here's the thing: Russ is too fast paced for the Lakers' offense, and it's not suitable for his type of play. That's on the coaches to change that. That's on the coach.
But no, you say that he's too fast paced. Not necessarily. I genuinely believe, and I don't understand why Darvin Ham's not doing this. He is not playing enough for the second unit. If Russ is heading my second unit, I literally just want Russ picking rolls and shooters. The problem is they don't have many shooters. Now, granted, and I will agree with you. I agree with you in this point. I think Darvin has created this offense because he knows he doesn't have that many shooters.
Yes.
And so he's trying to maximize it. Russ is the odd man out.
Right.
Russ is the odd man out in this kind of situation where it's like he has the way Darvin Ham's system is running. It would work if he had like a decent shooter. And then everyone was talking about Patrick Beverly was a really good 3-point shooter. No, he wasn't. Patrick Beverly, once again, same as Russ. Patrick Beverly had a good 3-point percentage because you're shooting corner threes that were wide open.
Right.
No disrespect, any NBA player, if you leave any NBA player, for the most part, wide open, not named Ben Simmons, wide open from the corner. Like
if it ain't Ben Simmons or Rudy Gobert, it's gonna be not.
If it ain't Ben Simmons or Rudy Gobert, you leave them wide open in the corner, they're gonna hit a decent percentage. So that's the issue. He said AD needs to stay low to continue. To continue, he's around the 3-point line. So I agree with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I agree with but that's also a catch-22 too, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody on this chat is super scared of AD falling.
Right.
AD's one of the people that you fall, you got.
But see, that's the thing though. It's like
I don't know what game it was the last game they played. I saw AD die for a loose ball. I saw my brother. No. AD's one of the players I want him to hustle less.
Right, like he's fragile. Like he's elite when he owned.
It's a rebounds win chip. That Warriors team, two of the Warriors teams were like 28th in rebounding, bro.
They had three of the best. They had three of the 10 shooters of all time. So that's a historical outlier. No, but you're right though. It's a historical outlier. But like you got to clear out the possession.
And I'm just messing because was defense. I'm a big defense guy. I love rebounding.
Oh yeah, of course.
I
Yeah,
love dirty work. So I love that. But like, but the rebounds is one of those things that like it's a finicky stat. Like you can make, you can. It's one of those. It's a. I call them. It's one of those. I call them youth sports stats. Those are those things that you say to players coming up so that they like get good habits. But like at the professional level, like rebounding is important for sure. But like I'm not crying. If your team's like you want your team like just having the understanding to like end, knowing how to end defensive possession. If your entire offense is like, man, we need to get these offensive rebounds, you have deeper issues. Because that means you're assuming you're missing shots.
Right.
That's the only issue when it comes with you don't want to focus on rebounding too much at the professional level.
And Big got a question for you right here. Big O said, now here's the real question: did the Lakers deal Westbrook at the deadline?
Boy, you must have been in our group. You must have been in our text. Man, I'm a Russell Westbrook apologist. If they do not change this offense, they gotta do it. They gotta do it, and that's the problem. Like that's the issue. Like, remember we just talking about man the no one will offer though, because that's so. I want everybody sit with me. Everybody just.
You the show. Will call it about the star. You were the star. It's about the star. Oh my goodness! Come on, y'all. Look, you about to set it off right here. Oh, yeah, take your time. look, y'all setting it off. Look, that's what I like to hear. Look, big, look, it's getting hot. look, I got the fan on right now. I got the fan on right now as we speak.
We good.
Cool, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, what happened?
Hey, look, we 1 for 1 on the lawns. I like that.
I know, bro. My alarm got upset. He's like, man, I thought you didn't tell me we were having a party.
Hey, look, and Big started it like, say, look, you started the question. I had the sound effect. Look,
Everybody gonna say this was planned.
Look, haters gonna say, listen, look. We don't duck the real questions. We don't duck them.
We real over here, man. Right, let me put this. All right, I'm coming back. Oh. That's crazy.
Yeah. We up to
I don't even know what happened. Like that's really. But okay.
4,000 likes, people. Appreciate y'all. Keep them likes coming. 4,000 plus likes.
It's getting hot. You see that, right? But not. That's what happens whenever we start talking about Russ too much, about Russ and the Lakers too much. Now all of a sudden, everybody start losing their mind.
Yeah.
No, bro. So everybody sit. Like I said, everybody sit with me. The problem is because everybody's saying, man. Everybody's saying, man. They got to get rid of Russ. Russ is good for the team. Yada yada yada. The problem is one, they got to change the offense because even if you decide, all right, it's just not tenable with Russ. Russ got to look good enough for somebody to offer.
That's the thing. Like, so who is that's the key.
If your offense isn't performing to at least like to work at Russ's strengths, because the team, bro, like because the team here's the free the people that I think maybe should be targeting. if the Lakers get Eric Gordon, if Lakers get because they don't need like the Lakers do not need. This team is not as bad as we keep on talking about. They literally like if the Lakers getting Eric Gordon, heck they could slide if they slide Austin Rivers in there somewhere. If you could slide like I was one of the people whenever it was like between Russ and Buddy Hield, I was like I'd take Buddy Hield. If I can get Buddy Hield for cheaper, I would definitely take Buddy Hield. They can get Buddy Hield. They just literally need.
And that's what they've been. That's a name that's been thrown out. I would like Buddy Hield personally, but you know.
It's exactly. Russ is proven to be him. Russ is a good player. Russ is still a player. Russ is still a player that teams will want. It's just one day the way that they want to run this offense. It's just not going to work for us. It's just not. And so but they also need. That's why they need to make the offense, and they need to tweak it. They don't have to get rid of everything. Just tweak the offense to where you're playing to some of Russ's strengths.
Yeah.
Because you might luck into this might be really good. We might be able to do something with this, or at the very least, if your goal is to get rid of him, the goal is to trade him. He will look good enough to trade.
Right. Big said like somebody he's like Lonnie Walker.
Lonnie Walker is good. Like, bro, this team is not bad. Like, I actually like, bro. I gave the Lakers a B in their offseason in my offseason grade for them because their offseason moves are not bad.
Yeah. But
Lonnie Walker is a good sign. I like Thomas Bryant. I think Kendrick Nunn, once he gets his legs under him, is going to be really good.
I agree. I was a Thomas Bryant supporter myself. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They need to get younger. They got younger. They need to get some a few playmakers. They got playmakers. It's literally like if your goal is to trade Russ, you gotta tweak it to Russ's. You gotta tweak the offense a little bit to exemplify Russ's strengths. Hey, I understand, bro. Whenever Ron was out and it was just Russ and AD, that Russ and AD pick and roll was lethal.
Yes, right. Oh, I would love Cam Reddish, boy. Oh.
You still believe in Cam Reddish?
I do. I'm like it's the Duke in me though.
I love that for you.
But again, like when you play, listen. If he doesn't last with the Knicks though, but like I don't think he's gonna last with the Knicks because the Knicks are the Knicks. It's a trash organization.
No, I don't even say the Knicks are a trash organization. Tom Thibodeau doesn't like rookies. Stop sending your young players to Tom Thibodeau.
Oh, he gonna run him to the ground. Run him to the ground.
No, he's not gonna run him to the ground. He's not gonna play him. Obi Toppin has been sitting on that bench for the last 2 years.
Look, he had the alley-oop highlight in the playoffs. That's what I told you.
Where's Obi? We saw his mama crying on national TV.
Yeah.
Because he had one play. And we thought, oh man, she's so happy. She was just happy to see her baby. She thought that man was in jail. We don't know where Obi Toppin is. No one. Stop giving young talent to Tibbs. He's not going to use him. Stop. He doesn't want your young players.
Look, and like he just said, like he lives for the vets. Tom, that's what Tom. Like he's scared for art. Listen, it's the situation. Like it's the situation.
Okay, let me steal it. He lives for the vets. If your young talent is your star that you're building around, yes. So RJ is gonna get his minutes for sure. He's gonna play RJ. RJ looks great under Tibbs.
Sure.
Under Tibbs. The issue is, you need young talent on the bench that are getting reps, and Tibbs will not give that. Tibbs, if you are a young player, if you are an unproven vet in this league, and you are on a Coach Tibbs team, and you are on the bench, you need to spend your time finding the best seat cushion that money can buy, because you're going to be spending a lot of time sitting. I want you during the games, boy. I need you looking and finding out where the best places to go eat afterwards. I need you finding out where everybody's parked. because that's the only contribution you're going to be making to that team. You are not playing. If you are under the age of 25 years old and you are on the bench of a Coach Tibbs team, you're not playing. He doesn't care.
Hey, he gonna call you in the locker room. Call him in the locker room.
No, he's not gonna like Tibbs. Tibbs ain't. I'm saying Tibbs no talent now. Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah,
he's not gonna pay. He's not because he said he's gonna value freaking Randall more than RJ. No, he's not. No, he will not value Randall over RJ. RJ's just not at the point right now that you can run the offense through RJ.
Mm-hmm.
And Tibbs is not somebody that's gonna take those lumps while letting RJ like feel his way through it. I don't even think that was the whole point of them getting Jalen Brunson. So like they have somebody that can run the offense.
Correct.
While RJ still gets his numbers, and you still are able to feed Randall. He's not gonna. You don't have to worry about him valuing Randall over RJ. Tibbs, if you are a young player and you're the star, Tibbs will make stuff work around you. Derrick Rose is young and he made stuff work around. If you are young and the star,
yes, he
will make stuff work. But the thing, Tibbs has never been about development. Tibbs has never been about to this day, Luol Deng's career, he fell off a cliff once he left Chicago because Tibbs ran him dry. Because Tibbs refused to play any of the young talent that was on his bench. Tibbs does not believe in playing young bench players. If you are on the bench and he wants to use you, you are going to be expected. Like the fact that Tibbs, and this is a brand new Tibbs too, because the fact that he let Emmanuel quickly get minutes, I was very impressed. I thought that boy was going to get shipped off as soon as we saw him. Tibbs' whole DNA is if you are a young bench player and you need to develop, and you're not an athletic point guard, he's not giving you minutes. He's not giving you minutes.
Right.
Obi Toppin, young power forward, not getting no minutes. Cam Reddish, young shooting guard, will not get minutes. And
now,
stop sending. This is a message to the league. Stop sending your young players. Stop sending young players to teams in these deals. Or not. This isn't for the other teams. The other teams don't care. They just want to get rid of them. Who's the GM? Worldwide West. He's in charge of. He's the president of operations.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Don't trade for no more young players. You just wasting your time. Tibbs won't use them. I promise you won't.
Like we're gonna transition to like a quick lightning round real fast. Actually, I have something that come out that I get off pretty soon. Actually, I want to apologize, but I want to talk real quick about. Let's see. Talk about. So what you plan on giving for Victor?
Victor Wembanyama?
Oh yeah, what they gonna do? Because look, think about it. You get him. You got SGA. Look, career highs last year. Yeah. Look, Holmgren coming back next year. Look, get Victor. That's the big three right there.
I don't think the league ain't gonna let Sam Presti.
Look, think about what they he can't screw this up again. Look, listen, God's giving him another chance.
Chet, Victor, and Poku. 3 7-foot skinny dudes. Man, listen, if we mess around and get Victor, I'll be excited. One of the rough parts of being a Thunder fan, a small market team fan, is like you basically know that if you don't hit on your draft pick, then like you're not going to get better. You're not going to
right. Yeah.
But you know, so I think that so best case scenario, if we're bad enough, we're in the bottom 3 again, and the odds work in our favor when we get Victor. I feel bad for the league because Sam Presti stockpiled all these trade chips, and I was listening to one of my favorite I was listening to this podcast talking about this on the Ringer, and the thing is, everybody, like the fact that we're talking about like the Thunder have like 17 picks in the next 2-3 drafts or whatever, and the the point is not that we're not going to use that to get 17 plays. It's the fact that now you have so much leverage and so much flexibility that when the ancillary star or like the second fiddle star that's eventually going to get fed up with the situation and want to force his way out of town. Now the Thunder, like we can offer stuff. We'll be able to give you, hey, we got some young players and all these picks. What do you want to do? So that's where Sam Presti really has like all the advantages. So I think if we get Victor Wembanyama though, boy, I feel bad for the league.
Hey.
Sam Presti. One thing Sam Presti has taught us, he can draft well and he can trade well.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So there's no one else I trust more with those picks and that collection of talent. So I'll say that. What's next one?
So this actually we're gonna go into the trivia real quick, brother, because unfortunately, so I gotta hurry up and wrap it. Like, I want to apologize, but I gotta hurry up and wrap it up real quick. Gotta get something done. But yeah, so you can just fire away the trivia questions. I'm gonna do my best to do what I gotta do.
LSU homecoming weekend, also Southern University homecoming weekend. So great weekend. Shout out to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Great weekend altogether. I don't know if I win out of everything going well for us. All 5 trivia questions are Louisiana themed. So I'm I've been looking at some of your trivia questions, brother. They're a little too easy. That's my only critique.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm gonna do? Mine are a little bit tougher. I think this shit's still gonna get it, but mine are a little bit tougher. So, all right. Question number 1. Hey, do you need me to give like different options? Like, it's a multiple choice, or you just gonna guess it?
This multiple choice. Make it a little. I'll just go from there. Yeah, make it a little. Yeah.
Right. So, how many Louisiana schools have players in the NFL Hall of Fame? Is the answer 3, 4, 5, 6?
Okay. I'm gonna say 4.
4. That's final answer?
That's final answer.
So close. It's 5, bro.
5. Okay.
You know which one's that? So it's Grambling has 4. Grambling State has 4.
Yeah.
LSU has 6 players in the Hall of Fame.
Southern.
Louisiana Tech has 3 in the Hall of Fame.
I forgot about Tech. I forgot about Tech.
And Northwestern
has
1.
Okay, gotcha.
Northwestern State.
Gotcha.
So I was surprised myself.
Yeah.
So I knew about Southern and Grambling.
Right.
And I knew La Tech had to have some. Northwestern's the one that threw me off. Right?
Me too, yeah, because I knew LSU, Southern, Grambling. Yeah, I forgot about
Northwestern
Tech.
and Tech. So so LSU has the most with 6. Grambling has 4. Southern has 3. La Tech has 3, and Northwestern has one guy made to the NFL Hall of Fame for Northwestern. So shout out to him. Question number 2. All right. So, which Louisiana-born NFL player, of all Louisiana-born NFL players, who has the most rushing yards in their NFL career?
Mm-hmm.
So, all Louisiana-born NFL players, who has the most rushing yards? Now, you said you need me to make this multiple choice. I actually did not.
Don't worry. Okay,
I did not have. So I'll give me a second. Let me make sure I can.
All right.
So Louisiana born. Let me make sure I can find that to make this easy. All right, cool, perfect. We can do it. All right, so. We got Ward Dunn.
All right.
Darrell
Okay.
All right. Kevin Falk
Mm-hmm.
and Marshall Falk.
Mm. I'm gonna say
so who's it?
Marshall.
Marshall Falk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
That hurt.
Born in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yep.
Shout out to him. He had 12,279 career rushes. So
7 1,000-yard rushing seasons. 4 of those seasons went over 1,300 yards.
All right. So, now what? I'm gonna have to change up this one because it's a little too easy. So what I'm gonna do is, all right, which NBA, because it's a little too easy if I do it on multiple choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make this. I got a little audible on that one. Okay, cool. All right, so am I the right one? All right. All right, good deal. Okay, so which of these NBA players who is tied for the second longest NBA career? These former LSU basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of these men are tied for the second longest NBA career? Pete Maravich, Randy Livingston, Muhammad Abdul-Rauf,
Mm-hmm.
or Garrett Temple. So Shaquille O'Neal has had the longest NBA career of any LSU basketball player. So of these four men, who is tied for the second longest NBA career?
We'll go with Garrett Temple.
Correct. That's Garrett Temple. Garrett Temple is tied for the second longest. He's been in the league 12 years. Still kicking, bro.
Oh yeah, defense. Look, all you need defense. Look, stay on that roster. I respect that.
He's like the contemporary, like well respected guy.
Without question.
He's a locker room thing now at this point. Like everybody, from what I hear, he's just like a great teammate. Like teams literally give him a check just to hang out with him. Like good dude too. Good dude. He's still literally always in Baton Rouge. He's working out. All right, number 4. So another LSU basketball. How many current NBA players from LSU are currently in the NBA? So how many LSU basketball players are currently in the NBA? So it's going to be, we're going to go 4, 5, 6, or 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. I'm gonna go 7.
7?
Yeah.
Ooh, just a tag off. 6.
Oh, I was gonna say 6. It's all good.
It was, now funny enough, it was 7 before the NBA, before the training camp cutoff happened.
Right. Okay.
Before the training camp cutoff happened, I believe what's his name? Not Tremont Waters, but I think it was either Tremont Waters or one other guy. He was on the roster, and they just cut him. But yeah, so it's currently Tyree Eason, Nas Reed,
Yeah.
Ben Simmons, Garrett Temple, like we just said,
Right.
Cam Thomas, and Trendon Watford.
Yeah, just left there. Yep.
So all right. So the fifth one. And so this one's gonna be pretty easy as well. Like I said, I didn't know we were doing multiple choice, so it's gonna make this one a little easier. But all right, what Southern University? We gotta show Southern some love here. What Southern University grad won an NBA championship and also coached in the NBA for longer than 3 seasons. So we got Tony Murphy, Bob Love, Tommy Green, or Avery Johnson.
It's gonna be Avery Johnson.
Yep. The little general.
Yes, sir.
Coached for 6 years. Actually won an NBA won an NBA championship with the Spurs. Won a Coach of the Year
with the Mavericks.
Well, and he had his number retired. I think. Crazy thing about bro. He started at a junior college and transferred to Southern. So
I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's dope.
He had a dope career. Led the NCAA in assists twice. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's my 5 Louisiana flavor. Louisiana flavor trivia questions.
But yeah, bro, we gonna have to do this again, brother. Look, sorry I had to cut it short. I got something to tend to, but yeah, we appreciate. Look, I think I've been looking for this for the longest time, brother. It's gonna happen again.
This is fun. I like it. We're gonna do this again.
All right, brother. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Appreciate you coming to episode 3 of the Will Call. We'll be back next Saturday. God bless you. Take it easy.
All right, turn up.